Yeah, if you are still in search of the root cause of the political brouhaha, as they call it, the political madness as led by the APC government under Buhari regime, as some may call it, I will advise you to look no further, because we don't discover the witch, the Edo witch, where they worry Nigerian political system as at now. I want to make you look at this man, waiting him talk. I'll be right back.
If, as the Supreme Court has ruled, David Leon cannot now be sworn in as governor, and that the person who has the highest number of votes and a spread be sworn in, it simply means that from tomorrow there will be no government in Bayelsa State. Because as far as we know, the next candidate, because these facts are before court, who happened to be a PDP candidate, does not have 1/4 of the total lawful vote cast. In that 1/4 of the votes of the vote cast in that election, in 2/3 of the 8 local governments in Bayelsa State. And therefore, from the facts available to us, and in due consultation with our lawyers, it is clear that there is no candidate that meets the requirement of the Supreme Court, which means no one can be sworn in legally tomorrow unless there is deliberate abuse of the legal process. We have accordingly asked our lawyers to look at all the windows that exist in law and take steps to ensure that the will of the people of Bayelsa State is not undermined on the altar of technicalities.
You see that man? Naim be the wish where they worry not just APC, but the entire Nigerian political madness. You know, people are looking at what could be the cause of this political madness in Nigeria today. Now that man be the chief winch. Because in fact, I lost word, to quantify, as some may say. I lack words to describe this man, because there is no word that is suitable to address the insanity of this man. It's quite disappointing that he used to be a comrade, and like they say, if you want to know whom a man is, give him money and power. You see the real man. Well, that is not even the problem I want to share with you. The bigger problem that I want to share with you is the Bayelsa Supreme Court judgment yesterday. And I must tell you, if it came to you as a surprise, then that means all the things we've been doing from this platform have not been hitting the right target here. You know, when they did that, their Imo State charade of a judgment at the Supreme Court, people like us from this platform and some other platforms provoked the consciousness of Nigerian people and the world at large. And you saw the resultant effect. And up to as at yesterday, people are still protesting, not just protesting, demanding that the right thing must be done at that Supreme Court judgment of Imo State. And it didn't come to me as a surprise that the dust we raised started resting on that Supreme Court of Injustice, as I always call it. Good. If people like us don't stand up, our society will go down. And those places you are running to in the name of diaspora, now people stood, make sacrifice, and fix their places. I'm not here to fix Nigeria because Nigeria is irredeemable. Understand that. I'm here to fix my homeland, Igbo land, the Biafra land in particular. The rest of other Nigerians that have found ourselves trapped within this British colonial contraption should go and fix their areas. And that is why I'll continue being the voice, the voice of our ancestors, the voice of the gods, the voice of the people. That is the voice you are hearing. I will keep hammering it because that is exactly what pushed these madmen in power to think twice in making that job. In fact, it came quite quickly, more than I expected, because Abadogoba touch. You know why I'm making this video? I'm making this video to prove to you that the power belongs to you. But when the people are docile, things go wrong. And that is why we are here, to provoke your consciousness. And yes, despite the fact that what we're doing is creating impact, but the truth of the matter is that many Nigerians, as of today, they never get sense. Their mumu is still very thick. Their mumu are factory fitted. Because I saw some youths, gullible ones, throwing up some nasty comments and posts. Yes, now that PDP have gotten a fair judgment on Bayelsa gubernatorial election from the Supreme Court, will you say that the Supreme Court is unfair? You didn't say that Buhari is in control of the judiciary? They are just making this rubbish comment just to justify the impunity that happened in Imo State. Listen, even if you upturn all the elections, including that of Buhari, it doesn't change the fact that what is wrong is wrong. That impunity that happened at Imo State and what do you call the Supreme Court judgment, it must be addressed. We will keep pushing it. I don't have any interest in Imo State with respect of Ihedioka. I don't have any, but my own is to stand on the truth, justice, and fair play, because that is what Biafra is, and that is what I represent. I don't care where it's coming from, irrespective of the fact that the kettle and the pot, they are all black. It doesn't change the fact that the people said this is where their vote is, and some people somewhere. I don't want to talk about Father Mbaka because I don't like that thing coming into my head when they say he prophesied. Why didn't he prophesy about that of Bayelsa State? I be the one, the spirit where they speak, minister to them, don't go on sabbatical leave. That's a different ballgame. What I'm trying to bring to you tonight is that if you do nothing, things go wrong. If people like us stop speaking up, if people like you stop sharing the video to make the Nigerian people, my Igbo people in particular, and Biafran people in general, to rise up to the occasion, things will go wrong. And that is why I am here. And that is why you have to continue sharing this video to understand that if you keep quiet, things go wrong. Everybody must know this. And BVI Channel 1, we are determined to provoke your consciousness. That is where the revolution starts, from here. Don't mind anyone that is trying everything possible to make black white, We stand by the truth. We say the truth, irrespective of whose ass is burnt. We say it the way it is. This is a clear indication to tell you that the power belongs to the people. Because if we have kept quiet, this is nothing compared to what they have done before. I mean the Bayelsa state, where the man no even get qualification. You go submit that. We know the one that happened during the time of Bugari. Everybody kept quiet, and it went that way. You see what happened? Because people spoke up. Because people stood up. And that is why you must not ignore the voice from this platform. In a way and a manner, to conclude this video, I want to tell you that now you have realized, say, now we will be the people. Now we be government.
We be government.
Thank you for watching. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep liking. Don't stop bringing people on this platform. Recommend people to be part of this community that we are building. We are marching on to 1 million persons on this platform, and you see what will happen. The kind of revolution that we are going to provoke in this part of the world. Before I wrap it up, I want to tell you quickly that I had an unlikely dream, which I posted some time ago on my Facebook page wall, that I had a dream, an unusual dream. I am not the kind of person that dreams, and my dreams never come to pass. So don't take this serious. But I opened the gate for the governor of Imo State to come in, and behold, it was Ihedioha that drove past that gate. This is not a prophecy. This is not a vision. I'm telling you my dream that most of them doesn't even come to pass. But the truth of the matter is that I woke up and it was very clear. I'm not insinuating anything. And that is how I'm wrapping it up. Don't call me prophet tomorrow. This video will be published in the morning. As you'll be watching, don't forget, keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep the light on. Goodbye. Stay safe.